Hi, so my name is Mac. I'm at Queen's University in Kingston taking kinesiology. This is my second year with the Student Works Management program, and the first year I was very successful in running over a $100,000 business. This year I'm looking at over $300,000 worth of work, making it one of Student Works' biggest businesses ever. The summer before last year's summer, I was working for my dad, and about 4 summers before that I was working for my dad right from a young age. It was a regular, pretty much 9-to-5 job, working $15 an hour, which is minimum wage now. I was getting paid a little bit more back in the day, but it's minimum wage now. Just, I was working extremely hard. He knew I was worth more than that, just couldn't really afford more than that. So eventually, I kind of had the conversation with him saying that I want to do more. He was an entrepreneur himself. He started the business. I wanted to do the exact same thing. I had a cousin that started a business, so I always had that in my family. I always had that ambition. So I really wanted to challenge myself to run the business myself. And I thought this was a perfect opportunity. I found out about the Student Works Management program and thought this would be challenging. It would be a great start to run my own business. I'd have a lot of, learning a lot of new skills through people that have done it. A company of 37 years, which has done, millions of dollars worth of sales and is in the top 500 worth of Canada's, growing companies. So I thought it was a perfect place to start, and so I took the shot, and it definitely worked out. My year was great. I learned a ton. Sales, I came off to a hot start. I learned a ton about sales, recruiting, and marketing. So that was definitely my strong suit last year. When we got down to production, I learned even more on how to manage, how to organize. There were things that were definitely very challenging from last year, and that's mainly why I came back for another year. So I'm looking to, expand on what I learned last year, and through production there was a lot of challenges, and I'm looking to actually, accelerate my business to make it more independent, and I'm able to more, be a director instead of a manager, and have all my employees be super independent, and then also just accelerate my sales. So I have another district manager who's a mentor within the program who's helping me, and his name is Patrick Lalone. He's super knowledgeable about everything within Student Works. He's been here for many years, and he's the one that coaches me and actually, teaches me how to run over a $300,000 business this year. But having that support system behind you is another reason why I joined, right? So I could have always went and started my own business. I could have, took a leap somewhere else. But this allowed me to have that support system, have the Student Works Management program behind me, and all, the successful alumni backing it up. Having people within the program to teach you and coach you while you run your own business is such a great opportunity in order to, have that. If you ever run into challenges, you have somewhere to go. So that was another reason why I thought this was a perfect opportunity to start my own business, because I have that support system, I have the coachability, and I thought it would be the perfect place to start. What surprised me the most about being a business owner with Student Works? Well, probably just I hate to touch on money because I am money driven, but it's just the amount of profit you can make in terms of what I was making before. So actually getting paid what I'm worth. So I never really expected this coming in, to running my own business. But after this year, I plan to buy my first rental property. So I'm gonna, get an investment property and rent it out, hopefully at Queen's, and make that first investment, which at 20 years old is pretty unheard of. The average person makes $6,000 to $8,000 when they're in university or college. So just much more than that. Obviously, putting in that hard work. This is a super rewarding program. But putting in that hard work, getting rewarded for it, whether it's money or it's just the learning that comes along with it, and just yourself in 5 years is just going to be that much more improved than the rest of your peers around you. So that I've really enjoyed. I'd recommend the Student Works Management program to anybody in university or college looking to get ahead of their peers, or just further themselves. Ignore the peer part. Further themselves and focus on themselves. I've learned more in this program than I think I ever have anywhere else in my entire life. Just as an individual, I think I've grown so much over the last year and a half of being within this program. We always have those calls, and you always can always call on other operators within the program. You learn a lot from each other. You learn a lot from people that have been within the program, so mentors within the program. And then Chris himself, who has done numerous successful things over his life, just started the podcast, and I would definitely recommend it. I think that whether you're looking into business or not, this just develops skills that you'll have for a lifetime. Organization being one that's really, really key. Just developing the hardworking habits to become that successful individual that you want to become. And if you are looking into business, it's even, more of an opportunity to start somewhere. So I think that for anybody, this is a great opportunity. If you want to do more with your life, get paid what you're worth, put in the work, but also get, extremely rewarded for it. So.